Test 1, 2, 3. Test.
Hello and welcome to UC Baseball Stadium on this brisk and gloomy Sunday afternoon. The Bearcats are looking to close out the series versus the Houston Cougars with a sweep. The Bearcats had not one, but two come-from-behind wins, including the 5-4 win yesterday. On Friday, the Bearcats did the exact same, trailing 4-0 and winning 6-4. Hello, I am your host, Christian McGon, and welcome to some Big 12 baseball here on Bearcats Sports Radio. For the Cougars, leading off will be Kobe DeJesus. In the 2-hole, Justin Murray. In the 3-hole will be Anthony Tulamero. Batting cleanup will be Harold Cole. In the 5-hole, Ace Reese. And in the 6-hole for the Cougars, Kerry Arboleda. Batting 7th and DH will be Trey Jones. Batting 8th will be Connor Bennett. And wrapping it up, batting 9th will be Cameron Nickens. For the Bearcats on the mound today will be the sophomore from Wheaton, Illinois, Tommy Boba. Boba is 3-5 this year with an ERA just below 7, 20 walks and 39 strikeouts on the year. For the Bearcats, catching will be Josh Cross. At first base will be Tommy O'Connor. Playing second today will be Max Palmieri. Lawton Brooks will be at short. And playing at third base will be Carrington Cross. In the outfield, left field, you have Luke Sefcik. Center field, you have Dalton Pearson. And in right field, we have Josh Hegeman. First pitch will begin momentarily here in the beautiful Queen City. Current temperature right now, 47 degrees. Slight wind coming in from the west. Compared to yesterday's was very, very worse. And stepping to the plate will be Kobe DeJesus. DeJesus bats .349 on the year. Boba gets set, and we are underway here in Cincinnati, Ohio. First pitch is in for a strike. Boba gets set. The windup in the pitch. Just outside for ball one. DeJesus went 2 for 4 yesterday with an RBI and a walk. Here comes the 1-1. Just outside for ball two. The Bearcats enter this game 23-17. Here comes the 2-1 from Boba. Just outside for ball three. The Cougars are 19-20 overall this year. Here comes the 3-1 from Boba. That one is hit towards second baseman. Here comes the throw, and it's in time for the first out. Playing at second base will be Max Palmieri, and the Bearcats get the first out. Coming next to the plate will be Justin Murray, who bats .329 on the year. Murray previously played at Dartmouth. He's a preseason All-American second team. Here comes the first pitch to him. And that's in for a strike. Boba gets set. The windup in the pitch. Check swing, he went around. 0-2, just like that for Justin Murray. Murray awaits the 0-2. Outside for ball one. The Bearcats are a much better team at home, boasting a 15-4 record. Here comes the pitch. That one's just outside for a 2-2 count. Prior to this series, the Bearcats were hitting .304 at home and outscoring their opponents 148-77. And that is a hit towards right field. It's catches made by Josh Hegeman for the second out. Next up for the Houston Cougars will be Anthony Tulamero. Yesterday, Tulamero went 1 for 4 with a strikeout. Here comes the first pitch. That one's hit. Oppo. That one goes right field all the way deep into the corner. Tulamero will round first and go to second, and he's in with the double. Tulamero beat O'Connor down the first base line, and that one ended up near the Houston Cougars bullpen all the way deep in right field. Next up for the Cougars, batting cleanup will be Harold Cole. That's .336 on the year. Boba looks back at second. Here comes the pitch. That one is in for a strike. Cole bats .390 with runners in scoring position and has 36 RBIs on the year. 2 outs here in the top of the first. Boba gets set. The windup in the pitch. Just outside for ball 1. Tulamero with the lead off of first. Here comes the pitch. That one's in for a strike, 1-2 count. Boba looks back at second. Here comes the pitch. It's a foul ball behind the catcher, Josh Cross. Still a 1-2 count. Boba steps on the mound. Gets set. Here comes the 1-2. Inside for ball 2. 90-mile-per-hour fastball. Just inside. Harold Cole ranked the 6th overall prospect, the top shortstop in the state of Georgia by perfect game. Here comes the 2-2. Fouled away once again. Staying alive is Cole. Boba looking for the punch out, while Cole is looking to knock in the runner, Tulamero, on second. It's 2 outs. It's a 2-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Just inside for ball 3, and it's a full count. Boba steps on the mound, gets set, looks back at second. Here comes the pitch. Fouled away once again towards the right side. Cole staying alive here in the count, dueling with Boba. Full count, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch from Boba. Fouled away once again. Bearcats are not in the shift right now. Here comes the pitch. Check swing, did he go around? They're gonna say he did. Boba gets the strikeout. The Bearcats get out of the top half of the inning. No damage done by the Cougars. It's Harold Cole, and the Cougars do not like that call. Home plate umpire today is Cody Oakes. The third base coach for the Cougars still talking with Oakes about that call. For the Cougars on the mound, bump day will be Anton Dron, the senior from Montreal, Canada. 6'2", 190. He missed last season due to injury and was a 2020 freshman All-American. This year, John is 2 for 2 on season, 39 1/3 innings pitched, the ERA of 3.43. Bearcats batting order leading off will be Carrington Cross. In the 2-hole right behind him is Josh Hegeman. Batting in the 3-hole is Josh Cross, and batting cleanup is Tommy O'Connor. In the 5-hole is Christian Mitchell. Right behind him in the 6-hole is Lawden Brooks. Batting 7th for the Bearcats, Max Palmieri. Batting 8th, Luke Sefcik. And wrapping up the batting order, batting 9 will be Dalton Pearson. Yesterday, Carrington Cross went 1 for 4. DH yesterday. Today, he'll be on the field. That's the bottom of the first. It's about to begin. Here comes Carrington Cross. Cross bats .322 on the year. An OPS of .979. Cross steps into the box. John, the lefty, gets set. The windup in the pitch. Just outside for ball 1. Carrington Cross, second team All-American Athletic Conference last year. Here comes the 1-0. That one is downstairs for ball 2. Cross has 48 hits on the year and 33 RBIs. Here comes the 2-0. Upstairs for ball 3. Here comes the 3-0 from John. And he walked him on 4 pitches. Carrington Cross draws his 36th walk of the year. And for John, 4 pitches. All balls. Next up will be Josh Hegeman, batting .381 on the season. 43 hits, 18 RBIs. Be lefty against lefty. Cross takes the lead off the first. Cougars in a shift towards the right side of the infield. That pitch is down low for ball 1 in the count. John gets set. The windup in the pitch. Outside for ball 2. John looks back at first. Here comes the pitch. That one is in for a strike, his first strike of the day. Hegeman, senior from Liberty Township, Ohio, awaits the 2-1. Here it comes. That one is hit towards left field. Backing up is Reese, and he makes the catch. 1 out for the Bearcats. And coming up to the plate will be the catcher, Josh Cross. Cross is a switch hitter. He'll be batting from the left side of the plate today. Cougars in a shift towards the left side of the infield. And that breaking ball is in for a strike. Cross is a transfer from Eastern Michigan University. He was the MAC Freshman of the Year last year. Bats .321 on the year. Here comes the 0-1. Down in the dirt for ball one. Yesterday, Cross went 2 for 4 with an RBI. 1-1 count with 1 out. Here comes the pitch. Fouled away right side. A little dribbler towards the first base coach. Cross has 13 homers on the year, leads the team, and it's top 5 in the Big 12. Here comes the pitch. Upstairs for ball 2. Cross gets set. Here comes the 2-2. Nope, throw back to first. With Carrington Cross on first, you will see him dance around trying to distract the pitcher. Here comes the 2-2. That one is hit left side, fouled away. It will remain a 2-2 count. Cross steps into the box. John looks at first. Here comes the 2-2. Inside for ball 3. It's a full count for Josh Cross. John gets set. Here comes, nope, throw back to first again. Josh Cross has 53 RBIs on the season. On 51 hits. John gets set. Throw back to first. Here comes the full count. Pitch, it's upstairs for ball 4. That's another walk drawn by the Bearcats. Carrington Cross at second, Josh Cross at first, and here comes Tommy O'Connor batting cleanup today. O'Connor, the lefty hitter, against Antoine John, the lefty pitcher. Here comes the first pitch. That one falls in for a strike. Cougars in a shift towards the right side of the infield, making Tulamero the sole soldier on the left side of the infield. Both runners have their lead. Here comes the pitch. Outside for ball 1. Tommy O'Connor bats .310 on the year with an OPS of 1036. That's .333 with runners in scoring position. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt for ball 2. John gets set. Looks back at second. Here comes the 2-1. Breaking ball falls in for a strike. 76 miles an hour. It's a 2-2 count with 1 out for Tommy O'Connor. Here comes the pitch. Fouled away behind home plate. John steps on the mound. It's back at second. Here comes the 2-2. Big swing and a miss by Tommy O'Connor. And John strikes him out swinging. 2 outs for the Bearcats. And coming up to the plate will be the designated hitter, Christian Mitchell. He had himself a game yesterday, going 3 for 5. Mitchell batting .321 on the season. Here comes the first pitch. And it's called a strike. Mitchell wasn't happy about that call. John steps on the rubber. Gets set. And he's going to step off and throw back to second. Carrington Cross at second. Josh Cross on first. Here comes the 0-1. That falls in for a strike. Painted the outside corner. Mitchell's down 0-2 in the count with 2 outs. John gets set. The windup in the pitch. That one is hit towards left field. There it goes. See ya. On to Sheekley Lawn. It's a 3-run bomb for Christian Mitchell to give the Bearcats an early 3-0 lead. Mitchell's 3rd home run on the season. 16th RBI. This kid's on fire. Bearcats up 3-0 early on in this one. And coming up to the plate, batting in the 6th hole will be Lawden Brooks. Bats .313 on the year. Here comes the pitch. That one is outside. That home run by Christian Mitchell, 368 feet. That's a ground to the 3rd. To Lamero, throws the first. That's in time for the 3rd out, but the Bearcats strike early with the 3-run bomb by Christian Mitchell, and they are up 3-0 at the end of the 1st. We'll be right back here on Bearcat Sports Radio. Welcome back here on Bearcat Sports Radio. Top of the second inning here at UC Baseball Stadium. Bearcats up 3-0. And up to the plate will be the left fielder, Ace Reese. Here comes first pitch. Shows bunt. Hits it towards the left side, but it's fouled. Reese bats .272 on the season, an OPS of .910. Reese is a freshman from Canton, Texas. That pitch is upstairs for ball one. He batted .490 with 9 home runs and 63 extra base hits in his career. As he awaits the 1-1, that one has popped up left field. Sefcik moving towards it. Towards the line, the Bearcat bullpen. No call yet. And they're going to call out. I think he got it. He did. From the angle I have right behind home plate, we cannot see neither bullpen, so it was hard to see if Sefcik made the catch or not, but he did, and 1 out for the Cougars. Next up to the plate will be Kerry Arboleda, the senior from California. Shows bunt, fouls it away left side. Arboleda bats .351 on the year. Yesterday he went 1 for 4 with 2 strikeouts. Here comes the pitch, shows bunt again, fouls away right side. Wind starting to pick up here at UC Baseball Stadium. Coming in from the west towards left field, excuse me. Here comes the 0-2. Big swing and a miss. Boba struck him out swinging. 2 quick outs for the Cougars, and coming up to the plate will be Trey Jones. Jones bats .276 on the season. The senior from Houston, Texas, comes to the plate. Hit towards the left side. That's a base hit. And Trey Jones is on board with a 2-out single. Exit velo of 101 miles an hour. Coming up to the plate will be the catcher, Connor Bennett. Comes the pitch. Big swing and a miss. Strike 1. Bennett, the freshman from Conroe, Texas, 5'8", 180. Righty hitter awaits the pitch from Boba. Throw back to first, not in time. On the season, Bennett has 10 at-bats, 5 hits, and 7 RBIs. He awaits the pitch from Boba. Gets set. Throw back to first, not in time again. Two outs for the Cougars. Bearcats looking for a quick top half of the second inning. Boba gets set, lined up in the pitch. Fouled away behind home plate. It's an 0-2 count for Connor Bennett. Oh-2 count for Connor Bennett. Throw back to first, not in time. On first base is Trey Jones. 15 stolen bases on the season. He takes a lead off of first. Boba gets set. Throw back to first, not in time again. That's pickoff attempt number 4. Here comes the 0-2. Just outside for ball one. Boba looks back at first. Steps on the rubber. Jones with the lead off of first. Throw back. Not in time. Here comes the 1-2. Jones goes. Check swing. Throw to second. And it's not in time. Jones, that's his 16th stolen base on the season. Now the Cougars have a runner in scoring position with the 2-2 count for Connor Bennett. Boba looks back at second. Here comes the 2-2. That one is hit left side of the infield. Taken by Palmieri. Throw to first in time for the third out. Bearcats get out of the inning. Cougars do not score any runs. Bearcats up 3-0 heading into the bottom of the second here on Bearcat Sports Radio. Welcome back to Bearcat Sports Radio. We have Big 12 baseball between the Cougars and the Bearcats. Bottom of the second. Coming up to the plate with Max Palmieri. Palmieri bats .286 on the season. First pitch in for a ball. When looking at the Big 12 standings, Bearcats are 9-8. Cougars are 5-15. Tight race in the Big 12 standings. Here comes the pitch. That one is in for a ball. What stands out? The Cougars 2-11 away on the road, and the Bearcats 15-4 at home. Here comes the 2-0 to Palmieri. Down low for ball three. In Big 12 play, the Bearcats are 7-1 at home. As Palmieri awaits the 3-0. That one is in for a strike. The Bearcats' only Big 12 loss at home was against Kansas on March 15th. They lost 14-4. Palmieri fouls one away right side towards the new athletic facility. John back on the mound, throws the pitch. Upstairs, ball four, he walks Palmieri. Palmieri will draw his 5th walk on the season. And coming up to the plate will be Luke Sefcik. Sefcik bats .301 on the season. Sefcik, the righty hitter, waits the pitch, shows bunt, hits it towards the right side, but fouled away. It is April 21st. And the weather here in Cincinnati this entire weekend has been 50s and 60s, chilly weather, especially if you're coming from Texas, like a team like Houston. That pitch is in for a strike. With the TCU series a couple weeks ago when they came, the weather was around the same. Mid-50s, mid-60s, windy. As that one is hit towards the left side of the infield to Lomero. Throws a second. Throw to first. Not in time. Cougars get out at second. But Sefcik is safe at first. Coming up to the plate will be Dalton Pearson. But when you're a team from Texas playing in such nice weather and you come north to Cincinnati and playing 60-degree gloomy weather, mostly cloudy skies with wind, it definitely affects you. That pitch is in for a strike. TCU took a visit up to Cincinnati earlier, and they got swept by the Bearcats. And some moments during play, it just didn't seem right. Looking at them play did not seem like they were comfortable. So that one's fouled away behind home plate. And you wonder what some of the Cougars players this series, if they are truly comfortable here in this cold weather when they're used to such nice weather down in Texas. And right down the middle, Pearson strikes out on 3 pitches. It will be top of the order for the Bearcats. Coming to the plate will be Carrington Cross. Cross walked in his first plate appearance. John looks at first. Here comes the pitch. Fouled away, left side towards the Bearcat dugout. Sefcik at first. His Cross steps into the box. John gets set. Looks back at first. The windup in the pitch inside. 4-1. When looking at the Cougars, they have not won a series since early March, in which they swept in-state rival, the Baylor Bears. Throw back to first. It's not in time. Going down the schedule, they lost to BYU series. They lost the Kansas State series. Got swept by the Horned Frogs. Swept by Texas Tech. Lost the Texas series. And they've lost the Cincinnati series. Looking to avoid the sweep here today. It's throw back to first and not in time. Next up on the schedule for the Cougars, Texas A&M at home. On the road. Tuesday the 23rd at 6 o'clock. That one is hit right side. Going back, Arboleda. He's running, and that one is foul. He hit it towards the deepest part in right field. 339 feet, and that one was just foul. Arboleda had to cover a lot of ground in that play right there, but he just couldn't end up with the catch. It's a 1-2 count. Two outs for the Bearcats. Carrington Cross steps inside the box. John throws back to first. Not in time. Earlier in the week, The Cougars played 2 games. They played Houston Christian and Southern. They won by a combined score of 35-0 in 15 innings of play. Breaking ball just outside for ball 2. The Cougars have scored 20-plus runs in 2 games this year after beating Southern 25-0 on Wednesday. It marks the first time Houston has scored 20-plus runs in multiple games this season. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss by Carrington Cross. John struck him out swinging in the dirt. No runs for the Bearcats in the bottom half of the second. Top of the third will begin momentarily here on Bearcat Sports Radio. Welcome back here to UC Baseball. Staying top of the third. Coming up to the plate is Cameron Nickens, and first pitch is outside for ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Check swing, he went around. Boba with the pitch count of 35 so far. That pitch just outside. For 2-1 count, Nickens bats .206 on the season. The junior from Magnolia, Texas. Here comes the pitch. That falls in for strike 2. Here comes the 2-2 from Boba. Hit right side, fouled away. Nickens was the American Athletic Conference's number 18th overall player, or prospect rather, in the 2023 MLB draft. Here comes the 2-2. And he got him looking inside. Another strikeout for Boba. Third on the night. It'll be top of the order for the Cougars. Up to the plate, Kobe DeJesus. He's 0 for 1 today with a ground out to second base. Here comes the pitch. Strike 1. DeJesus played in 12 games last year. He was ranked as the 26th shortstop in the state of Texas. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for ball 1. DeJesus gets set. Here comes the pitch from Boba. That one's hit. Lined out to the first baseman. Caught by Tommy O'Connor. He barely had to move for that one. Out number 2 for the Cougars. And coming to the plate will be Justin Murray. Here comes the first pitch. That one's hit right side, fouled away. Quickly, it's an 0-1 count. Murray bats .327 on the season. He's 0 for 1 today with a fly out to right field. That pitch outside for ball 1. Boba steps on the rubber. Murray steps inside the box. Here comes the 1-1. Outside for ball 2. Justin Murray, the senior from Charlotte, North Carolina. That one is ripped to left field. Moving on is Sepsic, and he makes the catch on the move. Cougars go 1, 2, 3. And for the Bearcats in the bottom of the third, it will be 2, 3, and 4, headlined by Josh Hegeman. We'll take a quick break here on Bearcat Sports Radio. Welcome back to UC Baseball Stadium. Bottom of the third inning, Bearcats up 3-0. Up to the plate will be Josh Hegeman in the 2-hole. The windup and the pitch from John. Upstairs for ball 1. Hegeman leads the team in batting average, .377. He's 0 for 1 today. Here comes the pitch. Did he go? No, he did not. Third base umpire says no. John gets set. Here comes the pitch. That one falls in for a strike. Cougars in a shift towards the right side of the infield. Here comes the 2-1 to Hegeman. That one is hit towards the second baseman. Cole throws the first in time for the first out. Next up to the plate will be Josh Cross, the catcher. Cougars enter the shift towards the left side of the infield now. John gets set. Here comes the first pitch, Cross. Upstairs for ball 1. Cross bats .321 on the season. He's drew a walk in his first plate appearance. That one is in the dirt for ball 2. Cross steps back into the box. Here comes the pitch. And he went around, swung in the dirt. Be strike one. Josh Cross leads the Big 12 and ranks 13th in the nation in RBIs with 51 coming into the series. He was also second in the Big 12 with 13 home runs. Here comes the 2-1 downstairs for ball 3. Coming into the series, he has recorded 5 extra base hits over his last 5 games. And here comes the 3-1 to Cross. Breaking ball upstairs, and he draws a walk. His 16th walk on the season. His 3-run home run performance at St. Louis on March 22nd tied UC single-game school record and our most by a Big 12 player in a game this season. Coming up to the plate will be the power-hitting lefty, Tommy O'Connor. O'Connor struck out in the first. That's 308 on the year. Breaking ball falls in for a strike. Cross takes the lead off of first. Here comes the pitch. Outside for ball 1. Coming into the series, O'Connor ranks second on UC with 10 home runs and a .589 slugging percentage, and also ranks second in runs and is third in walks. Here comes the 1-1 to O'Connor. That one is fouled away left side. He's among the league leaders in homers and RBIs, ranking 5th and 6th respectively. He has 13 multi-hit efforts this year and 11 multi-RBI performances. John steps on the mound. Gets set. Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt for ball 2. O'Connor with an OPS of .1030 this season. 45 hits and 146 plate appearances. Here comes the pitch. Down was chopped up to the shortstop to Jesus. Won't go to second, but will go to first. And the Cougars get the second out. Coming to the plate will be Christian Mitchell. He has the 3-run homer in this game. In his last 6 at-bats, Mitchell is 4 for 6. Josh Cross on second. Mitchell to the plate. Here comes the pitch. That falls in for a strike, 82 miles an hour. No shift. Here comes the 0-1 with 2 outs. Inside, almost hit him. Mitchell had to move away from that one. Mitchell is a transfer from Central Michigan. He was all Mid-American Conference second team last year. Here comes the pitch. In the dirt for ball 2. It's a 2-1 count. Mitchell gets set. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball. It's upstairs for ball 3. It's a 3-1 count. John steps back on the rubber. It's a 3-1 count, Christian Mitchell. Here comes the pitch. Line of the third baseman to Lamero. He'll throw to first, and it's in time for the third out. Bearcats don't provide any run support. He'll be top of the 4th after this quick break on Bearcats Sports Radio. Welcome back to Bearcats Sports Radio. Top of the fourth here. Bearcats up 3-0. To the plate, Anthony Tulamero. First pitch, fouled away behind home plate. Tulamero, senior from California. He's 1 for 1 today. Bats .321 on the year. Here comes the pitch. Outside for ball 1. Tulamero ranked 11th amongst the nation's catchers in 2023, according to D1 Baseball. That pitch is outside. He caught 24 runners stealing last season. But this year, he found himself playing third base. Here comes the pitch. Line of the third baseman, Carrington Cross. He fields it. Throw to first in time for out number 1. The Bearcats in their throwback cream uniforms. Cream tops, cream pants. For the Cougars, they're in their red uniforms with gray bottoms. Up to the plate will be Harold Cole. Cole is 0 for 1 today with a strikeout in the first. Big swing and a miss on that breaking ball. It's an 0-1 count, just like that. Here comes the 0-1. Just outside for ball 1. Next up for the Bearcats, next weekend, they'll travel to Orlando and play conference foe, UCF. That pitch falls in for a strike, 1-2 count. The next home series will be against West Virginia, May 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Here comes the pitch. That one is fouled away left side. After the West Virginia series, the Bearcats will play at Indiana and then go to Provo for a 3-game series. And the final 4 games of the season will be at home versus UConn and a 3-game series against Oklahoma. That pitch is outside for ball 2. Bubba gets set, the windup in the pitch. Popped up. This one is going to go towards the stands. It'll be a 2-2 count. Cole awaits the 2-2 from Boba as he steps off the mound. Boba steps back on the mound. Lined up in the pitch. That one's lined up the middle. Stopped by the shortstop Brooks. Throw to first is in time for the second out. Next up to the plate in the 5-hole will be Ace Reese, the freshman. Reese is 0 for 1 today. Bats .270 on the year. Here comes the pitch. That one is outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Almost hit him inside. 2-0 count. Bubba gets set. The windup in the pitch. Big swing and a miss by Ace Reese. It'll be a 2-1 count with 2 outs. Here comes the 2-1. Down the dirt for ball 3. 88 mile per hour fastball. Can't find the zone. The windup in the pitch from Boba. That one is fouled away right side. It'll be full count, 2 outs for Ace Reese. Reese was ranked as the 19th shortstop in Texas by perfect game. And he finds himself in a situation with a full count. 2 outs. here in the top of the fourth. Boba steps on the rubber. Here comes the pitch. Upstairs, and he walked him. That will send Kerry Arboleda up to the plate. He's 0 for 1 today. That's .347 on the season. Arboleda started at Orange Groves College. Played in 26 games last season. Bubba gets set. Here comes the pitch. That one is just upstairs for ball 1. Arboleda awaits the 1-0. Here comes the pitch. That one is hit deep to left field. That one is not coming back. And that one is gone onto Sheekley lawn. Kerry Arboleda with the mammoth home run to left center. Exit velo 107, going 389 feet to left center. And the Cougars cut the deficit down to a run. They trail 2-3. Arbolida's 8th home run on the year, 21st RBI. Coming up to the plate will be Trey Jones. He's 1 for 1 today. First pitch, falls in for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss right there by Trey Jones. It's another 2-out home run in this game. First by Christian Mitchell, now by Kerry Arboleda. That pitch is in the dirt for ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Inside for ball 2. Jones previously played at Texas A&M Corpus Christi. Received all conference nods 2 years in a row. That pitch is inside. Boba goes from 0-2, the full count. Two outs, 3-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Lined up the middle. Can Brooks get it? No, it gets by him. And it's another hit for the Cougars. This time, Trey Jones on board with a 2-out single. And coming up to the plate will be the catcher, Connor Bennett. 0 for 1 today. And Coach Jordan Bishop is going to have a mound visit with his pitcher. This is the first mound visit this game. Bobo, the pitch count, 71 so far. So far through 4, the Cougars are out hitting the Bearcats 4-1, but trail 3-2. As Coach Jordan Bishop goes back to the dugout. Connor Bennett, the righty hitter, steps inside the box. Boba looks back towards first. Jones already stole a base so far in this game. Here comes the pitch. Went around, strike 1. Bennett, freshman from Conroe, Texas. Awaits the 0-1. Fouled away behind him. Quickly, it's an 0-2 count. Jones with a lead off of first. Boba looks back at him. Here comes the 0-2. Breaking ball, struck him out. Boba gets his 4th strikeout of the night, but the Cougars respond with a 2-run home run by Kerry Arboleda. Up for the Bearcats in the bottom half of the order. Will be 6-7-8 headlined by Lawton Brooks. We'll take a quick break here on Bearcat Sports Radio. Welcome back here to Bearcat Sports Radio. In this edition of Big 12 baseball between the Bearcats and the Cougars. Up to the plate will be Lawton Brooks. He's 0 for 1 today. First pitch falls in for a strike. Cougars in a shift towards the left side of the infield. You got second baseman Harold Cole playing to the left of second base. Quickly, Brooks is down 0-2 in the count. John gets set, the windup in the pitch. Big swing and a miss by Lawton Brooks, and he struck him out in 3 pitches. His 4th strikeout of the day. Coming up to the plate will be Max Palmieri. Palmieri bats .286 on the year. Comes the pitch. That one is lined up the middle. Dickens gets under it. That one is caught. Quick little line out with the Bearcats and Max Palmieri. 2 outs just like that. And coming up to the plate will be Luke Sefcik. Sefcik waits the first pitch. That one falls in for a strike. Sefcik is a transfer from Central Michigan. He was all Mid-American Conference first team last season. Batted .315. That one is grounded to the third baseman, Tulamero. Throw to first. One hopper. He got him. What a play. And the Bearcats immediately signal review. If this stands as an out, that would be a 6-pitch inning from Antoine Jean. Immediately, Sefcik signaled that he was safe, and Coach Jordan Bishop did not hesitate to signal for review. To show the replay on the Jumbo screen, in right center. That is awfully close. It's very hard to tell from the angle they're showing because the first baseman, Justin Murray's leg, is covering the bag, and you cannot see Sefcik's foot touch the bag. It is very, very close. And here comes the home plate umpire, and the call stands on the field. He is out. Antoine Jean and the Cougars with a 6-pitch inning. Let's go ahead to the top of the 5th here on Bearcats Sports Radio. 3-2, Bearcats up. Welcome back. Here's some Big 12 baseball between the Cougars and Bearcats. Boba still on the mound for the Bearcats with a pitch count of 75. Up to the plate will be Cameron Nickens. Bats 204 on the year, 0 for 1 today. Here comes the 1-0. That one falls in for a strike, 82-mile-per-hour pitch. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Cougars to start the top of half of the 5th. That pitch falls in for another strike. It's a 1-2 count for Nickens. Wind up in the pitch. Line left side. That will drop for a base hit. Great effort by Brooks, but he couldn't get it. And Nickens is on with a leadoff single to start the top of the 5th. Coming up to the plate will be Kobe DeJesus. He's 0 for 2 today. Bats .341 on the season. That's the Cougars' 5th hit on the day compared to the Bearcats' 1. Here comes the pitch to DeJesus upstairs for ball 1. DeJesus grounded out the second and the first. lined out the first and third. DeJesus steps into the box. The sophomore from DeBold, Texas, awaits the 1-0 from Boba. Throw back to first, not in time. You look at Cameron Nickens on first base, 4 stolen bases. However, he's been caught stealing 3 times this season. Boba gets set. The windup in the pitch. That one is popped up. Right field. Hegeman under it. And he makes the catch for the first out. Next up to the plate for the Cougars will be Justin Murray. He's 0 for 2 today. Murray steps inside the box, the righty hitter. Facing off against the righty pitcher and Tommy Boba. Here comes the pitch. Line to the shortstop. There goes one out. Throw to first. It's a double play for the Bearcats. 6-4-3. Brooks to the Palmieri to O'Connor. And that's a quick pitch outing for Tommy Boba. For the Bearcats in the bottom half of the 5th, it will be 9-1-2, starting off with Dalton Pearson, followed by Carrington Cross and Josh Hageman. We'll be right back here on Bearcat Sports Radio. Welcome back to UC Baseball Stadium. Coming to the plate will be Dalton Pearson. Still on the mound, Antoine John with a pitch count of number 68 right there. And that one is outside for a ball. Pearson is 0 for 1 today. Bats 184 on the season. Here comes the pitch. Down in the dirt for ball 2. John gets set, the windup and the pitch upstairs for ball 3. Here comes the 3-0 to Pearson. Falls in for a strike. Pearson rips one to right field. Going back is Alberlita. That one is off the wall. Pearson around first. He's going to second. Slides in safely with a leadoff double for the Bearcats. Exit velo of 97 miles an hour. Coming up to the plate, hitting leadoff is Carrington Cross. He's 0 for 1 today. John looks back at second. Here comes the pitch. Cross shows bunt. It's in the dirt. Ball one. Looking around the world, some other sports happening. FA Cup semifinal, Manchester United beats Coventry City on penalties 4-2 to advance to the FA Cup final. It's cross lines, that one left side foul. Manchester United will play rival Manchester City for the FA Cup final. And the Cinderella run from Coventry City comes to an end. It's a 1-1 count for Carrington Cross. Here comes the pitch. That one is lined to the shortstop. It's a line out for Cross 2 to Jesus. 1 out for the Bearcats. Coming up to the plate for the Bearcats is Josh Hageman. Hageman bats .374 on the year. He's 0 for 2 today. Here comes the first pitch. Falls in for a strike, 89-mile-per-hour pitch. Lefty against lefty. Here comes the pitch. Outside and down low for ball one. Cougars in the shift towards the right side of the infield. De Jesus, the shortstop, playing right of second base. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball falls in for strike 2. To 1-2 count for Hageman. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. John struck him out. His 5th of the day. And coming up to the plate will be Josh Cross. He's batting .321 on the year. Josh Cross has walked both plate appearances. There's a stoppage. And they're going to intentionally walk Josh Cross. So it'll be Pearson at second, Josh Cross at first, and coming to the plate will be lefty Tommy O'Connor. O'Connor struck out in the first, grounded out the shortstop in the third. He's 0 for 2 today. Here comes the first pitch, outside and low for ball one. O'Connor gets set. Here comes the 1-0. Line to right side, fouled away. John gets set. Deep breath, looks back at second. Here comes the pitch. Just outside for ball 2. O'Connor hit .303 last year. 19 RBIs and 17 runs in 24 games played. He ended the season on a 15-game reach base streak. Here comes the 2-1. Big rip. Swing and a miss by O'Connor on a breaking ball in the dirt. It's a 2-2 count with 2 outs. 2 runners on for the Bearcats, 2 runs for the Cougars. I can do this all day. Here comes the 2-2. Pearson goes to third, and Connor strikes out looking. Bearcats cannot capitalize on the opportunity. They still lead 3-2. Going in the top of the 6th. And for the Cougars, it'll be 3-4-5. And the Bearcats will have a pitching change. That'll be it for Tommy Boba. He'll go 5 innings pitched, 5 hits, 2 earned runs, a walk, and 4 strikeouts on 81 pitches. Coming in, the pitch for the Bearcats will be Brendan Garula, the left-handed pitcher, hometown kid from Mason, 6'1", 190, sophomore. Last season, he made 7 appearances out the bullpen with 8 strikeouts in 8 1/3 innings pitched. Looking in the stands, a lot of hats, gloves, and blankets on this chilly Sunday afternoon. Garula, this season, 2-0 with the save in 35 innings pitched. 17 walks, 36 strikeouts, and an ERA of 2.31. Coming to the plate for the Cougars, Anthony Tulamero. He's 1 for 2 today. He had a double in the first, ground out in the fourth. First pitch from Garula, fouled away right side. Tulamero awaits the 0-1. Breaking ball fouled away again, right side again. Tulamero bats .318 on the year. Here comes the 0-2 from Garula. Fouled away left side. Garula gets set. The windup and the pitch. Fouled away once again. Almost hit a fan right there. Exit speed of 87 miles an hour. Definitely a ball you do not want to be in the direction of, or at least in the path of. Here comes the 0-2 from Garula. In the dirt. Ball 1. Mostly cloudy skies here in Clifton. 1-2 from Garula. Line left side, foul ball. Light winds today. Yesterday was a nightmare. A lot of wind coming in from left center. Today, it's a much different story. Garula gets set. The windup in the pitch. Fouled away once again. Staying alive is Tulamero. Garula. The windup in the pitch. Just outside. for ball 2. It's a 2-2 count, no outs. Top of the 6th. Pitch inside, now it's full count. On deck for the Cougars, Harold Cole, the cleanup hitter. Full count pitch to Tullamero. Line left side, and it gets by the third baseman, Carrington Cross. Ends up in the outfield, and Tullamero has himself a single. After a long at-bat, Tullamero wins that battle versus Garula. A 10-pitch at-bat. Up to the plate, Harold Cole, 0 for 2 today. Here comes a pitch from Garula. Inside for ball 1. Cole awaits the 1-0. Outside for ball 2. Last season, Cole slashed 232 and 4 home runs at Arkansas. Ranked at the 6th overall prospect and top shortstop in the state of Georgia. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball does not find its way in the zone. It's a 3-0 count. Garula gets set. Looks at first. Lined up in the pitch. Outside. And he walked him. Cougars, 2 runners on, 2 at-bats. Tullamero at second. Cole at first, up to the plate. Ace Reese, the left fielder. And Coach Jordan Bischel is going to have a mound visit with Brendan Garula. Cougars threatening here. Reese is 0 for 1 today. Reese bats .270 on the year. .231 with runners in scoring position. We are ready to resume action here. Reese shows bunt. It's in for a strike. In 126 at-bats this year, Reese has 34 hits, 27 RBIs, drawn 28 walks, but struck out 37 times. 5 homers on the year as well. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss right there. Quickly, Reese is down 0-2 in the count. Bearcats and company, if they get this out right here, that'll be 1 huge out. Garula looks back at second. Here comes the 0-2. In the dirt. Stopped by Cross. And it's 1-2. Tried the breaking ball right there at 76 miles an hour. Just released it a tad late. Garula steps back on the rubber. He steps off. Garula gets set, runners take their leads. Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt once again, and gets by Cross. Both runners will advance and end up in scoring position. Tullamero to third. Cole to second, no outs. Cougars are threatening here in the top of the 6th. Two and two count to Ace Reese from Gorilla. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball in the dirt once again. It's a full count from 0-2 to 3-2. Gorilla gets set. Deep breath, wind up in the pitch. That one is hit towards Gorilla. He'll get the play at first for the first out. Great job right there by forcing Tulamero to stay at third. One out for the Bearcats. Coming up to the plate is Kerry Arboleda. He's already homered in this game. Do you think about intentionally walking or a pitching change? And it looks like we might have a pitching change here. Coach Jordan Bishop comes out. And that'll be it from Brendan Gorilla. Gorilla faces 3 batters, gets 1 out. Throwing 20 pitches and coming from the bullpen. Drum roll, please. Will be number 17, the right-handed pitcher, Ryan Isco. The 6-foot redshirt sophomore from Kirkwood, Missouri. He started at UT Martin, then transferred to Central Michigan, and now he finds himself in red and black for the Bearcats. 24 appearances in relief last year. Struck out 26 over 32 innings pitched last season. How about this season? Well, he's 3-0. He's got a save. 14 and 2/3 innings pitched. 10 hits given up. 4 earned runs. 8 walks and 12 strikeouts. An ERA of 2.45. Excuse me, he's a redshirt senior. So we'll take a quick break here on Bearcat Sports Radio. Top of the 6th, Cougars are threatening. Welcome back. Top of the 6th. 1 out for the Cougars. Runners on second and third, and Kerry Arboleda comes up to the plate. He had the 2-run homer in the 4th inning. The Cougars are threatening to take the lead here. Isco, gets set. Wind up in the pitch. Inside for ball 1. Isco gets set. Here comes the pitch. Down in the dirt. For ball 2. Runners on second and third. Here comes the pitch. Fouled away behind home plate. 2-1 count for Arboleda. Arboleda, 21 RBIs on the year, 8 home runs. Here comes the pitch. That one is popped up, skied in the air, left field. Sefcik comes up, and he makes the catch. Runner's going to tag. Nope, hesitates and goes back. Great job by the Bearcats. It wasn't the deepest fly ball. Next up to the plate will be Trey Jones. He's 2 for 2 today. The lefty hitter steps inside the box. Third baseman Carrington Cross playing very shallow. That pitch falls in for a strike. And the Bearcats will enter a shift. Shortstop Lawton Brooks plays directly over second base. Here comes the 0-1. Breaking ball is saved by Cross. It's a 1-1 count. Insko steps on the rubber, gets set. Here comes the pitch. And it's in for a strike. Wow. Oh, wow. Look at that. A 75-mile-per-hour breaking ball. One-two count, 2 outs for the Cougars. Here comes the pitch in the dirt. It's ball 2. Insko gets set. The windup and the pitch. And it hit him. He hit Jones. Hit him on the elbow. Bases loaded for the Cougars, and coming up to the plate is Connor Bennett. Excuse me, they're going to have a pinch hitter. This is going to be Jonathan French. He played yesterday. French went 0 for 3 yesterday. French, this redshirt senior from Georgia, comes in, lines it up the middle. That's a base hit. They'll score run. Rounding third is Cole. Here comes a throw. It will be no throw. Cougars take the lead. Jonathan French with a 2-run single. And the Cougars are back in front. The South Carolina transfer gets it done for the Cougars. Jones advances to second. Jonathan French on first, up to the plate. Cameron Nickens. He's 1 for 2 today. Here comes the first pitch. Upstairs for ball 1. Cougars are out hitting the Bearcats 7-2. Insko delivers a pitch. Breaking ball finds its way in the zone for a strike. Insko looks at second. Here comes the pitch. Finds its way for a strike. 1-2 count with 2 outs. Insko looks back at second. Here comes the 1-2 in the dirt for ball 2. With that base hit, Garula would be charged with the earned runs. Here comes the 2-2. Upstairs, throw to third, and no one's covering it, and it almost gets by Carrington Cross. Advancing to second is Jonathan French, and once again, the Cougars have 2 runners in scoring position. It's a full count with 2 outs for Cameron Nickens. Here comes the pitch. Inside, he walked him. It'll be top of the order. Kobe DeJesus coming to the plate. Coach Jordan Bischel comes out once again. And that will be it for Ryan Insko. He faces 4 batters, 15 pitches, a walk, and is responsible for the runners on base, all 3 of them. Another move to the bullpen from the Bearcats. The 3rd pitcher this inning. Drumroll, please. It's going to be the lefty. This would be Chase Horst. Horst, sophomore, 5'11", 183, from Pennsylvania. 18 appearances last year, 47 strikeouts, second on the team. He was American Athletic Conference all-freshman team. This season, he is 2-0, 11 innings pitched, 13 hits, 8 earned runs, 7 walks, 7 strikeouts, and an ERA of 6.55. As I mentioned earlier, this will be the 3rd pitcher this inning for the Bearcats. Trey Jones at 3rd, Jonathan French at 2nd, Cameron Nickens at 1st, and he'll be top of the order for the Cougars. Coming to the plate, Kobe DeJesus. He's 0 for 3 today. Ground out, line out, fly out. That's his story today so far. Here we go, bases loaded, 2 out, top of the 6th. That pitch finds its way for a strike. Horst gets set. That pitch is outside for ball 1. Horst steps on the rubber. Here comes the pitch. That one is hit towards right field. Hageman moving towards it, and he makes the catch. Cougars scored 2 and take the lead, but the Bearcats minimize the damage. In the bottom half of the 6th, it'll be 5-6-7, headlined by Christian Mitchell. We'll take a quick break here on Bearcat Sports Radio. Welcome back. 1-2 count for Christian Mitchell. He's 1 for 2 today. Quick pitch. And it'll be a 2-2 count. Antoine John still on the mound. 88 pitches. Here comes the windup in the pitch. Lined up the middle. Base hit for Christian Mitchell. His second hit of the day, and it's a leadoff single for the Bearcats. Exit velo, 102. Right up the middle. Next up to the plate will be Lawden Brooks. Brooks 0 for 2 today. Ground out and a strikeout. Here comes the first pitch. Down low for a ball. Cougars in a shift towards the left side. Here comes the 1-0. Down low for ball 2. Mitchell takes the lead off of first. Here comes the 2-0. Upstairs for ball 3. Brooks gets set. Here comes the 3-0. Finds its way for a strike. John gets set. Here comes the pitch. Inside, walked him. Ball 4. Mitchell to second. Brooks to first. Up to the plate, Max Palmieri. He's 0 for 1 today. Batting .273 on the year. Coach Jordan Bischoff is going to call over his base coaches, hitter, and the runners for strategic purposes. Have a little impromptu team meeting right here. 94 pitches thrown for Antoine Jean. You wonder if this could be his last batter. Bearcats dispersed from their team meeting. And here we go. Mitchell on second, Brooks at first. Throw back to second. Rather, that was a fake throw back to second. Nice little pump fake right there. Here comes the pitch. Shows bunt. Left side. Great placement. John gets it. Throw to first. Got him. Runners advance to second and third. A great job by Max Palmieri with a great bunt to advance the runners to second and third. Coming up to the plate will be Luke Sexick. But it looks like that's going to be it for Antoine Jean. 5 innings pitched. 3 hits, 3 earned runs, 6 strikeouts, and 6 walks on 95 pitches. Take a quick break here on Bearcat Sports Radio. Welcome back to Bearcats Sports Radio. Bottom of the sixth, Bearcats in scoring position on the mound will be Grayson Dredzik, the right-hander from Davenport, Iowa. 6'3", 215, junior. Started at Kirkwood Community College. This season, ERA of 6.57. First pitch to Sefcik. And for a strike. Dredzik, 1-0. 12 1/3 innings pitched. Here comes the pitch. Outside. Ball one. Sefcik is 0 for 2 today. Dredzik steps on the rubber. Here comes the pitch. That was lined up the middle. That's a base hit. Here comes Mitchell scoring. Rounding third is Brooks. And the Bearcats retake the lead. A 2-run single by Luke Sefcik. Bearcats up 5-4. Exit velo 102. Dredzik threw it right down the middle, and Sefcik made him pay. Coming up to the plate will be Don Pearson. Runner goes. Sefcik stealing second. He's in safely. Now you look at the suicide squeeze done earlier by Max Palmieri to set up the 2 runners in scoring position. How much was that successful and paid off? Here comes the pitch to Pearson. Inside for ball one. It's 1-1. Pearson bats .191 on the year. Here comes the pitch. Outside for ball 2. Sefcik takes the lead off a second. There comes the 2-1. Big swing and a miss right there by Dalton Pearson. 2-2 count for Pearson. Here comes the pitch. Line to the third base, and Tulamero gets it. Throw to first in time for the second out. Runner does not advance. Coming up to the plate will be Carrington Cross. He's over 2 today. With the runner in scoring position, that'll be Sefcik on second. As Pearson giving Carrington some words of advice, it looks like. Here comes the pitch. Outside for ball 1 by Dredzik. Cross steps back into the box. Here comes, nope, throw back to second. Not in time. Two outs. Bottom of the 6th. Here comes the pitch. Strike called. 1-1 count. And Dredzik gets set. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the third baseman. To Lamero. Throw to first. And a great scoop right there by the first baseman, Justin Murray. And that's the third out. Bearcats respond and retake the lead 5-4. Thanks to Luke Sefcik. For the Cougars, it'll be 2, 3, and 4. Take a quick break here on Bearcats Sports Radio. Welcome here, top of the 7th. Horst on the mound for the Bearcats. As Justin Murray fouls one away. He's 0 for 3 today. 2 flyouts and ground into a double play. That pitch finds the zone for an 0-2 count. Here comes the 0-2 outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away right side. Bearcats are looking to sweep the Cougars here in this weekend series. Here comes the 1-2. Line to the third baseman, Carrington Cross. He gets it. Throw to first, one hopper. And he got him. Great snag right there by Tommy O'Connor. 1 out for the Cougars. Next up, Anthony Tulamero. He's 2 for 3 today. First pitch is outside for a ball. Tulamero has a double and a single. Upstairs for ball 2. Here comes the 2-0. Inside for ball 3. Three count to Tulamero. Strike called. 91 miles an hour. And that one is outside. He walks Tulamero. Cougars get a runner on board. And coming up to the plate will be Harold Cole. Cole is 0 for 2 today. That pitch just inside for a ball. Wow. Wind's starting to pick up here in Clifton. Here comes the 1-0. Check swing, goes around. 1-1 count. It's a 1-1 count. Here comes the pitch. Doesn't find the zone. 2-1 count. Two one count, 1 out. Here comes the pitch. Inside for ball 3. Tulamero takes the lead, and he walked him. Back-to-back walks for the Cougars. Tulamero at second, Cole at first. Up to the plate will be Ace Reese, and here comes Jordan Bishel. It's going to be a mound visit. And that'll do it for Chase Horst. Horst goes 2/3 of the inning pitched, 2 walks, 4 batters faced on 18 pitches. And drum roll, please. Coming out of the bullpen, it looks like it's Christian Mitchell. We'll take a quick break here on Bearcats Sports Radio. Cougars threatening once again, top of the 7th. And we're back. Top of the 7th. Christian Mitchell on the mound. First pitch is in for a ball. This year, he's 0 for 1. 5 saves in 28 and 1/3 innings pitched in the ERA of 2.86. Here comes the 1-0. That one is popped up left field. Convening on it will be Cross, and he cannot make the catch. He lets it bounce. Throw to third, not in time. He's safe. Bases loaded for the Cougars. That one was popped up into no man's land between Sefcik and Cross. Cross has back turned towards the infield and couldn't make the catch. Tulamero at third. Cole at second. Reese at first. Up to the plate. Carrie Arboleda. He's 1 for 3 today with the home run in the 4th inning. One out for the Cougars. And that pitch is in for a ball. Here comes the 1-0. Downstairs for ball 2. Christian Mitchell hit the home run earlier in the 1st inning, and here he is on the mound. Here comes the pitch. Outside, 3-0 count, and the last thing for the Bearcats you want to happen is for them to walk in a run to tie the game. Arboleda takes the pitch. 3-1 count. Bearcats looking to get out of this jam. 3-1 count, 1 out. Bases loaded for the Cougs. Down his line, center field. And they cannot make the catch. Out score, run, throw to third. It's in time. They get the force. Convening on it, looked like it was Paul Mary and Pearson. Once again, another single that just fell in the no man's land and in between 2 Bearcats. That ties the game, but Cole is out at third. Reese to second. Arboleda the first, and up to the plate will be Trey Jones. He's 2 for 2 on the day. Two outs for Trey Jones and the Cougars. Big swing and a miss right there. Oh, and 1 count. Here comes the pitch. That was lined to left center. Going back is Pearson. Going towards the warning track, and he makes the catch. A rocket hit the left center, caught by Pearson, and the Bearcats minimize the damage done as the Cougars tie the game at 5 apiece. We're heading into the bottom of the 7th. 2-3-4 here at UC Baseball Stadium. You're listening to Bearcat Baseball on Bearcat Sports Radio. Welcome back to UC Baseball Stadium. A pitching change for the Cougars. On the mound to be a left-handed Brendan O'Donnell, the 6'2 senior from Hull, Massachusetts. Started at UConn, led the team in appearances in games in relief last season. He went 4-0. This year, 10 2/3 innings pitched, 11 walks, 9 strikeouts, an ERA of 4.22, and up to the plate is Josh Hegeman. Hegeman shows bunt, pops it up, and it's caught by O'Donnell. 1 pitch, 1 out. Next up to the plate will be Josh Cross. And when you look at the top 4 for the Bearcats, they are a combined 0 for 10 in this game. Cross, Hegeman, Josh Cross, and O'Connor. Cross has walked 3 times today. That pitch falls in for a strike. Cougars in the shift towards the left side of the infield with the left fielder, Reese, playing fairly deep. A windup from O'Donnell, and the pitch in the dirt for ball 1. It's a 1-1 count. Tie game, 5-5. Here comes the pitch. Hit left side, fouled away. Last season, O'Donnell went 4-0, 31 strikeouts in 23 1/3 innings pitched. Steps off the mound, sets right back on it. O'Donnell. The windup and the pitch. Upstairs for ball 2. It's a 2-2 count. .96 miles an hour. Here comes the pitch from O'Donnell. Breaking ball is just outside. It's a full count. Full count, 1 out for Josh Cross. Here comes the pitch. Hit left side, fouled away. Cross steps back into the box. It's a full count with the 1 out. Here comes the pitch. That one is ripped to left field. Going back is Reese, and he makes the catch. 2 out for the Bearcats. And coming up to the plate will be Tommy O'Connor. O'Connor 0 for 3 today. 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Bats .304 on the year. First pitch. Doesn't find the zone for a strike. Cougars shifted towards the right side of the infield. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball finds its way in the zone, 1-1 count. Arboleda, the right fielder, playing very deep. A few steps away from the warning track in right field. The 1-1 is in the dirt. .93 miles an hour. O'Donnell to O'Connor. Here comes the pitch. Big swing and a miss by O'Connor. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Connor steps inside the box. Here comes the 2-2. In the dirt for ball 3. O'Donnell gets set. The windup in the pitch. Breaking ball. Walked O'Connor, and the Cougars thought he struck him out. Just inside. And O'Connor draws the walk. And coming up to the plate will be Christian Mitchell, the DH/pitcher right now. Mitchell, 2 for 3 today, past 330 on the year. He has a three-run home run in the first inning. And they got a mound visit by the Cougars. Going over some strategy. It's an infield visit. Cougars with 9 hits today. Bearcats with 4. And we're going to have a pitching change here. This will be Richie Roman, the right-handed freshman from Corpus Christi, will get the call up. Ranked as the 54th right-handed pitcher in Texas by a perfect game. Hit .256 in 33 games as a senior. O'Donnell goes 2/3 innings pitched, 3 batters faced, 14 pitches thrown, and a walk. This year, Richie Roman, 1-0, 3 innings pitched, 5 hits, 6 earned runs, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. With an ERA of 18. We're ready to get back going here in the bottom of the 7th. New pitcher Richie Roman will face Christian Mitchell. Technically right now it's pitcher versus pitcher. Mitchell is 2 for 3 today. Here comes the first pitch. O'Connor on first. That one is a ball in the dirt. 95 miles an hour. It's quite impressive. O'Connor takes the lead off first. Here comes the pitch. Upstairs for ball 2. Christian Mitchell bats .300 with 2 outs. Here Here comes the 2-0. Inside for ball 3. So 3-0 count. Roman has to throw a strike to you. Personally, if I'm the base coach, I'm giving the green light. Here comes the pitch. And they call strike. I'm not really a fan of the unwritten rules of baseball. Really any sport in general. Here comes a 3-1. And it's in the dirt. Walked him. Connor to second. Mitchell to first. Up to the plate will be Lawden Brooks. He's over 2 today. Richie Roman steps back on the mound. Both Bearcat runners have the respective lead. Run their bases. Here comes the first pitch. Falls in for a strike. Cougars in a shift towards the left side of the infield. Second baseman Harold Cole playing left of the second base. Here comes the 0-1. And it's outside. Ball 1. Some parts, the sun is starting to break out here in Clifton. It's been a gloomy Sunday day. Here comes the 1-1. Inside for ball 2. A cold, gloomy, breezy Sunday afternoon in Clifton. Nice turnout here from the fans. A lot of blankets and jackets and hats. It's a 2-1 count. Line, shortstop, throw to second, and it's out number 3. The Bearcats do not capitalize on the opportunity. They come out of the bottom half of the 7th scoreless. And it'll be top of the 8th. 8-9-1 for the Cougars. We'll take a quick break here on Bearcats Sports Radio. Welcome back to Bearcat Baseball on Bearcat Sports Radio. Top of the 8th, and we are knotted at 5. Up to the plate will be Jonathan French. He's 1 for 1 today, batting .242 on the year. First pitch by Mitchell. That one is ripped to left field. You can kiss it goodbye. On to Sheakley lawn. And the Cougars are up 6-5 thanks to Jonathan French. 394 feet, exit velo of 102. And so far this game, Jonathan French, 3 RBIs, How about 3 big ones? Up to the plate would be Cameron Nickens. He's 1 for 2 today. That pitch falls in for a strike. Oh, 1 pitch, just outside for ball 1. Here comes the 1-1. Outside for ball 2. Here comes the pitch. Outside for 3-1. French's 10th home run on the season. His 27th RBI. Here comes the 3-1. That finds the zone. For a strike 2, it'll be a full count. Here comes the full count. Big swing and a miss. Mitchell struck him out swinging. Top of the order for the Cougars. This will be Kobe DeJesus. Here comes the first pitch to him. In the dirt for ball 1. Fouled away behind him. We've had 3 home runs this game. 2 by the Cougars, 1 by the Bearcats. All of them have been to left center, left field. Here comes the 1-1. Line to the third baseman, Carrington Cross. He drops it, can't get a hand on it. And DeJesus is safe at first. What could have been a line out, Carrington Cross just dropped it. Next to the plate will be Justin Murray. He's 0 for 4 today. Ground out, line out, 2 flyouts. Here comes the pitch. Breaking ball finds its way in the zone. 0-1 count for Murray. 1 out. Here comes the pitch. Strike 2. Cougars have 10 hits. Compared to the Bearcats, it's 4. The Bearcats, however, do have 2 errors. 0-2 count for Murray. And here comes the pitch. And it gets past Cross, and the runner will advance to second. Murray sets back into the box. Here comes the pitch. Hit right side towards the Houston bullpen. Fouled away. It's a 1-2 count for Justin Murray. Looks back at second. Here comes the pitch. Outside for ball 2. Mitchell looks back at second. The windup in the pitch. And he got him looking. Down goes Murray. Staring at the pitch go right by. He doesn't like that call. And coming up will be Anthony Tulamero. He's 2 for 3 today, batting .326 on the year. Mitchell steps on the mound. Wind up in the pitch. That one falls in for a strike. To Lamero, double, single, ground out, and a walk. 2 outs for the Cougars. Here comes the 0-1. That one is popped up left field. Going back at Sefcik. Near the warning track, he makes the catch. Cougars retake the lead thanks to Johnson's French solo shot to left center. For the Bearcats, it'll be 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order. Bottom of the 8th here on Bearcats Sports Radio. Welcome back here to Bearcats Sports Radio. A couple of changes for the Cougars. Pitching now will be Justin Murray. He had the team's lowest ERA last year with 3.07. Led the team in victories with 5 and saves with 10 last season. This season he's 0 for 3. He has 3 saves, 12 innings pitched, 12 hits given up, 4 earned runs, 5 walks, and 19 strikeouts with an ERA of 3. Taking a spot at first will be number 17, Thomas Lissy. Up to the plate, Sefcik. Excuse me, this will be Paul Mary. Pitch falls in for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Hit left side, fouled away. Infield for the Cougars, to Lamero at third, to Jesus at short, Cole at second, and Lissy at first. 0-2 count for Max Palmieri. Here comes the pitch. And he got him looking, strike 3 called. Down goes Palmieri. Coming up to the plate will be Luke Sefcik. Sefcik's 1 for 3 today. He had a single on the 6th that brought in the 2 runs to give the Bearcats the 5-4 lead. That pitch is upstairs. Ball 1. Sefcik gets set. Waits the pitch. It's hit towards the catcher, but it'll be a foul ball. It's a 1-1 count. Murray gets set. Delivers the 1-1. Big swing and a miss by Sefcik. 1-2 count with the 1 out. Bottom of the 8th, Bearcats trail a run. Seems like every game this series has come down to the wire. Here comes the pitch. Fouled away behind. Friday, the Bearcats were down 4-0. They came back and won 6-4. Yesterday, once again, the Bearcats were down 4-0. They came back and won 5-4. Here, Sunday afternoon, they find themselves down 6-5 in the bottom of the 8th. Here comes the 1-2. In the dirt for ball 2. Sefcik bats .303 on the year. Here comes the windup in the pitch. And fouled away behind on the swing. Murray gets set. Righty against righty. Here comes the pitch. Got him looking again, bottom corner. He framed it perfectly. 2 outs for the Bearcats. And coming up to the plate, be Don Pearson. Excuse me, we're going to have a pinch hitter. This will be Landon Viderick. He had the go-ahead single yesterday. Hometown kid looking to get on base. So that'll do it for Dalton Pearson. He goes 1 for 3 on the day. And Viderick will come into the game to pinch hit. Here comes the pitch from Murray. And strike 1 called. Viderick awaits. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss out ahead of that one. And the Cougars enter a shift. You have Tula Amaro moving from third all the way to right of the second base bag, playing near the outfield grass. Here comes the 0-2. Big swing and a miss. He struck him out. Down goes Viderick. Bearcats do not respond to the Cougars. Bearcats down 6-5 heading into the top of the 9th. We'll take a quick break here on Bearcats Sports Radio. Welcome back here to UC Baseball Stadium, top of the ninth. Up to the bat, Harold Cole on the mound for the Bearcats will be Michael Conti. This year, ERA of 5.54, 13 innings pitched, 8 earned runs, 4 walks, and 14 strikeouts. In the outfield, Vitterick moves to right field. Hegeman moves to center field, Sefcik at left. First pitch is in for a strike. Bearcats down a run, 6-5. Here on a cold, chilly, gloomy Sunday afternoon. Second pitch find its way for a strike. 0-2 count. Here comes the 0-2. Just outside for ball 1. Cole 0 for 2 today. 2 walks, strikeout in the ground out. Here comes the 1-2. That one is ripped to left field. Going back at Sefcik at the wall, and that one is gone. A home run for Harold Cole gives the Cougars a 2-run lead here in the top of the ninth. Home run number 9 on the year, and it couldn't come at a bigger moment in this game. 348 feet, it just cleared the wall in left field. And the Cougars are slowly pulling away from this one. Up to the plate, Ace Reese, 1 for 3 today. That pitch falls in for a strike. Home run number 4 on the day for both teams. Here comes the 0-1. Inside for a strike. Here comes the 0-2 from Conti. The windup and the pitch. Ripped to left field, fouled away. Reese bats .273 on the year. The freshman from Canton, Texas, at the plate. Looking for some insurance runs for the Cougars. Here comes the 0-2. That one is hit again to left field. Sefcik moving towards it at the warning track, and he makes the catch. Exit velo of 996. That one went 314 feet. Definitely gave the Bearcats quite a scare. Next up will be Kerry Arboleda. He's 2 for 4 today. One out here, top of the ninth. Here comes the pitch. Arboleda takes the ball. He has 3 RBIs today. Struck out in the second, 2-run homer in the fourth, flied out in the sixth, and hit a single in the seventh. Big swing and a miss right there. Evens up the count 1-1. For the Cougars, they have scored in 4 straight innings. They scored 2 runs in the 6th, and at least 1 run in the 7th, 8th, and 9th. Here comes the 1-1. Lined up the middle. Stopped by Palmieri. Throw to first. He got him for out number 2. And coming up to the plate will be number 17, Thomas Lissy, the 6'3" sophomore from Texas. He was ranked as the 20th overall shortstop by a perfect game. Played in 27 games last season. And he takes a strike in the first pitch. Cougars are looking not to be swept here in Cincinnati. Here comes the 0-1 in the dirt. Evens up the count 1-1. The windup and the pitch upstairs for ball 2. 2-1 count, 2 outs. Top of the 9th. The windup and the pitch. Fouled away behind. Evens up the count. 2-2 apiece. Conti gets set. The windup and the pitch. Outside for ball 3. Three-two. Inside, and he walked him. Lissy draws his 9th walk on the season. And coming up to the plate, it's going to be Jonathan French. He's 2 for 2 today. A single and a home run. Righty against righty here. Lissy with the lead off of first. Conti delivers the pitch, fouled away right side. French started at Clemson, then transferred to South Carolina, and now he finds himself with the Houston Cougars. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss right there. 0-2 count with 2 outs. He played in 33 games last year for the Gamecocks. The senior from Atlanta, Georgia. Conti gets set. Throw back to first, not in time. Conti gets a sign from Cross. The windup in the pitch. Just outside, runner goes. Cross hesitated. He thought he struck him out. So Lissy advanced to second. It's a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Lissy takes the lead off of second. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away behind. Conti steps on the rubber. Looks back at second. Delivers the pitch. Just outside for ball 2. Two count, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Outside for ball 3. Full count, 2 outs. French versus Conti. Here comes the pitch. That one is ripped to left field. That's a base hit. That's going to score a run. Jonathan French absolutely torching the Bearcats today. 3 for 3, 4 RBIs, and the Cougars are up 8-5. Coming up to the plate will be Cameron Nickens. 1 for 3 today, bats .210. Hitting in the 9-hole today. Conti delivers the pitch. Upstairs for ball 1. Cougars with 12 hits today, including 6 with 2 outs. Here comes the 1-0. Hit opposite field to the right side. That'll be another base hit for the Cougars. Back-to-back hits. 3 hits this inning. And it'll be top of the order, Kobe DeJesus. He's 0 for 5. Coach Jordan Bishel is going to come out, the mound visit. And this might be it. Coach Jordan Bishel will go to the bullpen, and that'll do it for Michael Conti. 6 batters faced, 26 pitches, 3 hits and 2 earned runs, and he's responsible for the 2 on right now. Coming out of the bullpen for the Bearcats. Drum roll, please. This would be Joey Hurth, 6'3", 217 junior from Hopkins, Minnesota. Transfer from Indiana State, missed a majority of the season due to injury last year. Hurth this year, 1 for 1, 14 and 2/3 innings pitched, 12 earned runs, 5 walks, 14 strikeouts with an ERA of 7.36. If there's a positive for the Bearcats right now, it's that you're only down 3, and you got top of the order coming up in the bottom of the 9th. The only problem is your 1 through 4 hitters are 0 for 11 today. 4 strikeouts. So the Bearcats definitely need a miracle today in the bottom half of the inning, and need to close out top half of the 9th right here. 2 outs, runners on first and second. Top of the order for the Cougars. Not nearly the same story for the Cougars. You got DeJesus and Murray 1 and 2, both batting 0 for 10 combined. Look at Tula Lamero, 2 for 4. That middle part of the order for the Cougars doing a lot of the damage. 6 hits ranging from 3 through 6 in the order. Then French batting 8th, 3 for 3. Nickens, 2 for 4. Here's Kobe DeJesus. First pitch falls in for a strike. 90 miles an hour. Running just a little over 3 hours of game time so far. Here comes the 0-1. Upstairs for ball 1. It's a 1-1 count. Hurst gets set. The windup and the pitch. Fouled away right side towards the new athletic facility. Yeah, a lot of baseballs ending up in that area. DeJesus still batting .330 on the year. 1-2 count, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. Outside for ball 2. Hurth on the rubber. In the box to Jesus. 2-2 count, 2 outs. Runner goes to third, fouled away right side towards the Houston dugout. That one was a rocket into the dugout. Saw a couple players jump and get out the way as quick as they could. Bearcats desperately need an out right here. Here comes the 2-2. Hit to the shortstop, Brooks. Throw the first. In time for the third out. Cougars score 2 runs. They're up 8-5, and the Bearcats need a miracle heading into the bottom half of the 9th inning. For the Bearcats, it will be top of the order, 1, 2, and 3. Carrington Cross, followed by Hageman, and Josh Cross after that. Bearcats looking to sweep the Houston Cougars, but they need a lot of work done here in the bottom of the ninth. As I mentioned before, the Cougars scoring in 4 straight innings. 2 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, 1 in the 8th, and 2 in the 9th. On the mound, it'll still be Justin Murray, looking for his 4th save on the year. Here we go, bottom of the ninth. Coming up to the plate will be Carrington Cross. Bearcats down 3. Cross is 0 for 3 today, bats .316 on the year. Walked in the first, struck out in the second, line out and ground out in the 5th and 6th. First pitch from Murray. That one is lined up the middle. Mickens barely moves, and that's the first out of the inning. Next up to the plate will be Josh Hageman. Hageman 0 for 4 today. There comes the pitch inside for ball 1. Hageman flew out, grounded out, struck out, and popped out so far in this game. Here comes the 1-0. Right down the middle for strike 1. One count, 1 out to Hageman. Outside for ball 2. It's a 2-1 count. 1 out for the Bearcats. Here comes the pitch. Check swing. He went around. Two count. 1 out. Murray versus Hageman. Here comes the pitch. Just outside for ball 3. Looking at TrackMan, this was the most recent pitch. This was called a ball. Full count for Hageman. Here comes the pitch. Inside, and he walked him. Coming up to the plate will be Josh Cross. 0 for 1 today. And for the first time today, you're going to see him bat from the right side of the plate. Cross bats .319 on the year. Cougars enter a shift towards the right side of the infield. Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away left side, a little dribbler to the dugout for the Bearcats. Hageman steps back inside the box. Excuse me, Cross steps right back into the box. Hageman with the lead off of first. Here comes the pitch. That one is skied up in the infield, a mile high. Convening on it is going to be Jonathan French. And the catch is made by Tulomero for out number 2. Down to the last out. This will be Tommy O'Connor. 2 outs. O'Connor 0 for 3 today. Murray gets set on the mound. Here comes the pitch. Upstairs for ball 1. O'Connor bats .400 with 2 outs this season. Here comes the pitch. Upstairs again for ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 from Murray. Hit left side, fouled away by O'Connor. Two-one count, 2 outs for the Bearcats. Down to the last out, runner goes. Big swing and a miss by O'Connor, but Hegeman will get on second safely. His 11th stolen base all the year. However, the Bearcats are down to the last strike. Do or die right here. 2-2 to O'Connor. Runner goes to third. Full count. The 3-2 to O'Connor. Big swing and a miss, and that will do it. Cougars win it 8-5. Out hit the Bearcats 13-4. The Cougars will leave Cincinnati with the win, and the Bearcats do not get the sweep. Next up for the Cougars on Tuesday, they will travel to College Station, Texas, and play Texas A&M. Cougars are now 20-20 on the year. Bearcats are 23-18. Next up for the Bearcats, they will play weekend series in Orlando versus Central Florida. That'll do it from Cincinnati. Bearcats lose 8-5, but they won the weekend series versus Houston. Thank you for listening to us on Bearcats Radio. I'm Chris McGon. So long from Cincinnati.